Keeping up with the motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with remote learning and teaching process to bridge the gap. Happy learning to all students. Hi students, this is your Raju sir from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Welcome you to the online teaching for the new academic year 2020 to 2021. Hi students, I welcome you to the explanation of Chapter 2, India Events after 1960. Indira Gandhi became the Prime Minister of India in 1966. During her tenure, Pakistan oppressive policies in East Pakistan resulted in a big movement there. This movement was led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and his organization Mukti Bahini. This crisis in East Pakistan affected India as well because millions of refugees came to India. In the 1970s, especially the 1971 war between India and Pakistan, led to the creation of an independent country called Bangladesh. As a part of India's policy to use atomic energy for peaceful purposes, India successfully carried out an underground test of an atomic device at Pokhran in Rajasthan in 1974. In 1975, the people of Sikkim voted for joining the Indian Republic and Sikkim became a full-fledged state in the Indian Federation. During this decade, the political situation in India grew unstable. The Allahabad High Court gave the verdict in 1974 that Indira Gandhi, the then Prime Minister, had misused the government machinery during her election campaign. It led to nationwide strikes and protests. During this period, the situation became more complicated due to the movement led by Jai Prakash Narayan. The situation of law and order in the country worsened and the government declared a state of national emergency on the basis of constitutional provisions relating to emergency. During this turbulent period, the fundamental rights of Indian citizens were suspended. Due to the emergency, the Indian administration became disciplined, but the human rights were restricted. The period of national emergency lasted from 1975 to 1977, and after that, general elections were conducted. On the backdrop of the emergency, many opposition parties came together and formed a party called the Janata Party. The Congress party led by Indira Gandhi was roundly defeated by this newly formed Janata Party. Morarji Desai became the Prime Minister, but under his leadership, the Janata Party government couldn't last long due to internal differences. Charan Singh succeeded him, but even his government was a short-lived one. Elections were conducted once again in 1980 and the Congress party under the leadership of Indira Gandhi came to the power again. During the 1980s, during the tenure of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, the political system faced many new challenges. The Sikhs in Punjab demanded an independent state of Khalistan and began a movement which went on to become violent and destructive. Pakistan had lent its support to this movement. The Indian army was sent into the Golden Temple at Amritsar, a holy shrine of the Sikhs in 1984, to evict the terrorists who had allegedly taken shelter there. One of the Sikh bodyguards in Indira Gandhi's personal security assassinated her, and during this period, an organization called United Liberation Front of Assam, ULFA, carried on a major movement in the northeast India. Sri Morarji Desai, during his tenure when he became Prime Minister after the formation of Janata Party, but the government did not last long because of internal differences. During the tenure of Prime Minister Charan Singh, his tenure during his period, The government was for a short duration. Right from Indira Gandhi's assassination in 1984, Rajiv Gandhi became the Prime Minister of India. He tried to make several reforms in the field of Indian economy and that of science and technology. He took the lead in solving the issues of Tamil minority in Sri Lanka. He promoted the idea of united Sri Lanka with internal autonomy to the Tamil community, but his efforts in this regard proved to be in vain. He faced a lot of criticism in the context of corruption that took place during the defense equipment deal, especially the purchase of long range cannons from a foreign company called Bofors. Political corruption became a crucial issue in the general election that followed, and the Congress party was defeated. Several political parties formed a coalition called the Janata Dal, and Vishwanath Pratap Singh became the next Prime Minister of India. The policy for providing reservation for other backward classes (OBC) is considered to be his most important contribution. He could not continue as Prime Minister due to internal differences in the party. In 1990, Chandrasekhar became the Prime Minister of India. His government was also short lived. In 1991, during the election campaign, the terrorist organization in Sri Lanka, Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam (LTTE), assassinated Rajiv Gandhi. Sri Vishwanath Pratap Singh, his tenure was from 1989 to 1990. He became Prime Minister of a coalition called Janata Dal, but it was for a very short time. He implemented the recommendation of the Mandal Commission about the reservation for the OBC. We have another Prime Minister, Sri Chandrasekhar, from 1990 to 1991. When he became the Prime Minister of the coalition, he failed to resolve the economic crisis during his tenure. Towards the end of the decade of 1980s, the unrest in Jammu and Kashmir had begun. The terrorist activities there forced the Kashmiri Pandits to leave the valley. This problem grew serious day by day, and today it has taken the form of terrorism. Let's see the changes after 1991. The year 1991 is held to be very important in the history of the world as well as India. The Soviet Union disintegrated into several different small countries, and the Cold War came to an end. In India, the government under the leadership of Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao initiated many changes in the Indian economy. During his period, the Ram Janmabhoomi and Babri Masjid issue at Ayodhya came to the forefront. In the election conducted between 1996 and 1999, no political party got a clear majority in the Lok Sabha. This resulted in three governments in the short span of time. Those led by Prime Ministers Atal Bihari Vajpayee, H.D. Deve Gowda, and Inder Kumar Gujral were amongst them. Finally, in 1999, the National Democratic Alliance came to power under the flag of Bharatiya Janata Party, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee became India's Prime Minister. Atal Bihari Vajpayee tried to establish a dialogue with Pakistan but was not successful. India conducted a number of nuclear tests in 1998 and declared herself as an atomic power. In 1999, there was another war between India and Pakistan in Kargil region over the Kashmir issue. India defeated Pakistan in this war as well. My dear students, stay safe, be relaxed, let go of all negativity, focus on something practical, creative, which brings the best in you because you're the best. Smile because each one of you can make a difference. Make every moment count. Hope and trust in God. After every dark night, there's a new morning, a new day, and a new beginning. I'll be back. Till then, thank you.